Good afternoon, guys. Good evening. God bless you. Carl's here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Beautiful Monday, by the way. Unfortunately, there is rain over here in Dallas today, so we had to reschedule my appointments for this for today and maybe tomorrow because of the rain. But anyways, it gives me some time to make this video that I think many people have asked me about. I just haven't had the time, and I hope the video makes sense. I don't want to take a lot of your time, maybe maximum 8 minutes or so, but I don't want to make it long, but hopefully to the point to where you guys might get something out of it. And the topic of this video today is, what do you do when you show up and the car you're going to be working on needs more than just a basic package, right? So if you're just starting in this business, or you have maybe a good couple of months in this business and you've ran into this issue, right? A customer books the basics, right? All they want is just a vacuum and wash it, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but you want to start building your portfolio, or you want to take your business maybe to a different level, right? As for me, I don't like doing basics because it's not for me. I'm mostly known for interior detailing and ceramic coatings, right? But what do you do when a customer contacts me and they want to book a basic package? And I have had those calls. And when I show up, I tell the customer, hey, unfortunately, you paid for the basic, but your vehicle doesn't fit the basic criteria package, right? You need more than just a basic. Now, at that point, I try to sell them something that is in between, affordable and not too costly, right? So usually my packages, like my most basic package it's $100. It starts at $100, and that's a vacuum, windows, and a wash. And I get many customers book that one when they're very clean. They maintain them. So that package is perfect for them because, one, you go to them. Two, it's all done by hand, and you're more dedicated to that vehicle, right? But I have had those times when I get a call for a basic and I show up and the car looks really bad. It needs more than just a basic, right? But at the same time, as I'm looking at the car, I never let a customer leave. I usually kind of go over the car with them, and I kind of start seeing maybe areas that I feel like it would make their interior look a little bit better. Now, how do I do that? When I open the doors, I think one of the most amazing parts of cleaning a car is when your door panels look nice and clean, your cup holders look nice and clean, and your dashboard looks nice and clean, right? Because once you clean them and dress them, just that alone makes a huge difference on a vehicle. So if I have a customer that calls and their vehicle looks pretty bad, right? And I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't want to give you this basic package because, for one, you're not going to be happy by the time I finish it, and two, it just doesn't fit the basic package criteria for my business. But what I can do is give you a package that I feel is going to be more beneficial to you. And it's just going to be a better route, because the last thing I want is for you to be upset that you paid $100 and the car looks like crap, right? When your most basic package, it's very basic. You're going to dust the dashboard. You're going to dust the door panels, dust the cup holders. Of course, everybody works differently. As for me, I want to make sure I give you your money's worth, right? And I want to make sure I give you my very best at a price that fits just right. Okay, so I had a customer that their vehicle was pretty bad, and I ended up telling her, you know what, I'm sorry, I know you booked for the basic, but it doesn't fit the basic criteria package for my business. What I can do is, I'm noticing that your door panels haven't been cleaned in a while. What I can do is give you something that's going to clean your dashboards really well, your vents really well, your cup holders really well, and your door panels, and then I'll condition it. And that, I feel, is going to give you a better outcome, right? And they're like, well, how much is that, right? So that package right there is $180, right? And it's going to be a nice vacuum. I blow out all the interior. I scrub your door panels, your vents, your crevices, your cup holders really good, and I'll condition them, right? And I feel like once I finish it, that's gonna give it that nice little wow factor. I know it's a lot of money, but I understand. You have to understand that you really haven't maintained the car. You know, I'm not lying to them, and I never transpire to them feeling like, you know, like a bad person. But at the same time, I'm a professional detailer. My job is to provide them a service that I, as a professional, know they need, right? And if they decline, they're like, you know what? No, I just want the basic. At that point, you have a choice. You either continue and doing it for 100 and take that where they could be like, you know what, you missed here, you missed here. I have found that the cheapest customers are the pickiest, and I don't know if that's just me. Or your second choice is to just decline and say, hey, unfortunately, I just don't feel comfortable doing it, you know, and hopefully you can find a detailer, maybe at a lower cost. That way it doesn't hurt your pockets and you don't feel like you got robbed, right? And when you talk to a customer honestly, they will understand. They're like, whoa, you know, because at the end of the day, you want to be very, very transparent to them and just let them know the outcomes of what can happen. When you do that, you earn a customer, you earn their respect, and they understand that you're not doing this just for the money. You're doing it because you love doing it. But at the same time, you don't want to feel like you screwed them over, if that makes sense. So I hope this is some way, somehow, this is something you can work in your business. And if you've been struggling with that, maybe it's time to start kind of putting your foot down a little bit. Not all the way, but start working on that, you know, converting that basic into just an extra step that is going to make a huge difference in your business and also in your customers' eyes, right? Because when they come out, they're going to be like, oh my God, wow, this looks amazing, you know? But that's because you understood the vehicle, you noticed the troubles, and you fixed those issues, right? That when they come out and look at it, maybe the seats look like crap, but those door panels and the dashboard and your cup holders will definitely create a wow factor, because that's the first thing you maybe look at whenever you open the car. It's a nice clean door panel, you know, a nice cup holders are clean, the dashboard looks amazing, and those are what I think many customers see. So I hope this is something you can maybe start integrating into your business, or maybe it's something that you've maybe needed guidance on. At the end of the day, this is just my input, and hopefully it helps you. So definitely leave in the comments down below, maybe what's your process on something like that when you get a basic customer. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed Monday. Be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.